Big Star 1000 with another installment of Obscure Classics, number 39, and I haven't done one for a while, so I decided to choose an album tonight and do something. And the album I've chosen is an album by a band called the Mull Historical Society. The album is called Loss. There, it's the back cover. This is the inside of the gatefold. The Mull Historical Society were a band led by a guy called Colin McIntyre, and a Scottish band, and more like a one-man band. Colin McIntyre hails from the island of Mull, hence the name Mull Historical Society. Mull is a Scottish island in the cluster of islands called the Hebrides, and it's a very remote kind of a place, and he grew up there and learned to play music and played in his father's had a band. He played in pubs, for what I can seem to gather from reading interviews from him, and that's where he learned to play basically. This record is his debut record, and it was issued in 2001, and in the British press, I was living in England at the time, it was acclaimed as one of the best indie records to come out that year, which is why I bought it, and subsequently fell in love with it very, very quickly, and I played it to death, really. And that's why I'm featuring it tonight, because I think it's a great record. So Colin McIntyre just basically wrote and played virtually everything on the record. He even designed the sleeve. I think he even engineered it. So it's really the work of a man. The songs are very, they vary between being very whimsical and very direct, as in real life kind of situation, a la Belle and Sebastian, if you like, where he talks about, for example, the song that you're hearing in the background at the moment, which is Barcode Bypass, is about going to the supermarket, which is fairly trivial, but it really comes out really strongly as a song. This album has got touches of really interesting neo-psychedelia, and it's a beautiful pop album. If it's going to be indie, it's then indie pop. Indie pop with touches of vintage Beach Boys. You can hear some pet sounds there. There's some big choirs, children singing, really rousing choruses, clever lyrics. It's just a wonderful record. So this is a double record. On record, it's a double record. And I mean, I could recite or sing those songs off by heart. I've heard them that many times. Starts off with a song called Public Service Announcer, which is my least favourite song on the album, the opening. you know, it's not very often that the opening song turns out to be my least favorite. Usually it starts really strongly, which is why if you ever get this album, and if you listen to the first song and you don't like it, I urge you not to judge the album on the strength of the first song. The first song is okay, but then it gets, it shifts into real gear with Watching Xanadu, a song about, well, yes, watching the movie Xanadu with Olivia Newton-John. Really, really catchy poppy song, really, really infectious. And then Instead, which is a ballad, very psych pop infused ballad. Then we've got I Tried, which is one of the best songs on the album. Really, really, the lyrics are just really fantastic, I think. You gotta listen to it, just look it up on YouTube. And bouncy song, This is not who we were. And there's one of the highlights here, playing in the background, as I said, Barcode Bypass. The second record gets even more fantastic, and at the end of the second record there's two really long songs. They're about 10 minutes each. There's the title track, Mull Historical, actually the song that bears the name of the band, Mull Historical Society, and there's Paper Houses. Just overall a really strong indie neo-psychedelic oddball of a record. Really, really lovely and catchy, very, very catchy. Now, I appreciate that, for instance, psych pop or just pop might not be everyone's bag, and that's fine. If pop's not your bag, then this may be not for you. It's quite possible that it's not for you. But if you like, as I said, if you like vintage era Beach Boys, circa Pet Sounds, if you like British psychedelia from the 60s, such as, I don't know, Kaleidoscope, July, Skip Biffity. If you like indie music like Belle Sebastian or Pavement, then put them in a mixer and shake, and you get this. Anyway, YouTube, I hope you enjoy this. Leave me some comments. Maybe you've got it. If you have it, what do you think of it? Thank you, YouTube.